That's just gonna make a quickie. Ain't gonna be a long one, but just a quickie. If you don't hear from us for a little while, it's the good ones I'm speaking to. If anybody was be good out here, if you don't see us for a while, we kind of got us in a pickle here. Um, we may have to find some place to go. I don't know. We've tried calling our folks, but as we know, it's hard getting hold of, and it's hard trying to get anything done. But uh, had that thing, like I said, 2 or 3 weeks ago happen, and they never came out here to fix that. Which I was going to wait until probably sometime during the summer, but they would have had to turn the power off and all that stuff to do that eventually. And then, lo and behold, trying to get the water to stop dripping this morning in the damn tub. It was dripping like crazy. Then I reckon I turned it too hard, and the damn thing come out of the wall. So I can't win for losing any of this stuff. So anyway, I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna try. We're trying our best to see. I heard one thing from one side and another from another. Uh, uh, Austin, the guy came up here this morning. He turned the water off and knocked at my door, and I was telling him what was going on. And he tells me he'll be up here sometime today. He didn't know what time, but he'd be up here. Then, lo and behold, he leaves about after an hour and a half later. Our landlord and then come up, and they come in, they look everything over, and then they tell me and her a whole different story. and then they say, well, it's going to be, 2 or 3 days, and there ain't nobody available at the moment, and you'll have to find some place to go, and all this different thing. And I'm sitting here, and my wife's like, oh my goodness, what, no, how we're gonna do. So I don't know. It's just a wait and see game. Like I said, we've tried both ends of what we can call. Even though I know me and my family don't get on see eye to eye, there might be something they could come up with. I don't know. Wife's tried hers, but so supposedly the latest update is we'll have to try to be out by supposedly midnight. But like I said, everything it's one side. One says one thing, the other side says another. It's kind of like a he said, she said sort of thing. So we just have to take it as we go and see what happens. But no, right now we got some power and everything, but we don't have no water. But anyway, I'll probably just get off here because the phone could ring any minute. I don't know.
You just ain't wanting that whole track.
But well, there wasn't much else to put out. But no, me and my wife just been sitting here at the house and everything. So. But no, now tomorrow I reckon it's supposed to be what is tomorrow? What do they call that?
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day. I can't keep this stuff straight. They have Veterans Day tomorrow, so nobody be getting any mail anyway tomorrow. So whatever you're supposed to get today, you get 2 days worth of mail. Which me and my wife don't normally get any mail anyway, as it is. So I'd say since if our pay sent it out today, our pay probably sent it out today. She usually sends them out on Wednesday, so if that was the case, then we won't get it till Friday at the earliest anyway, because they won't run tomorrow. But yeah, boy, anything. Well, it's like I said, anybody can turn that house up, even if you're not meaning to. But
I told you not to mess with it.
well, it's like I said, she's like, is it burning? Was it burning dripping? No, it was dripping pretty good in there. And that every time the fellow walks in there, he had to hear drip, 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 drip. And of course, I think our our landlord misunderstood. She thought she thought we had it kind of got cool. Like I said last year when it was winter time, we never really did that because it wasn't it never seemed to freeze up. Never even thought of it. The first time we moved up here, the first year we moved when it got cold, they came to the door, and I remember them telling us do that, but. Most of the time it stays pretty warm in here, so there's really and it's insulated real good. So there really ain't much to worry about. And because it's usually a pretty mild winter here in Decatur, where we're at anyway. But no, we're just sitting here trying to figure everything out as we go, but I don't know what it's gonna be. But like I told her, there was things they had to have done in here anyway. These outlets. And, I told her earlier. I said they'd probably wait till a fire gets shocked real good. It's like this driveway. They won't even fix it. And it's it's supposed to be their driveway, but they won't fix it. I've talked to policemen before, and I've told Miss Profit about it, and she calls the main person you're supposed to call or whatever for that, and or whatever it is, the city person that's over the whatever you call him. So I call him and tell him the same thing. Well, she told me that too, but and he said, "Oh, I'll see what I can do," but he didn't guarantee nothing. Basically, as I recall, and then. So we've been sitting and waiting on that ever since. But I know it'll never get done. But like I said, there was some stuff here in the walls that need to be done, and like I told my wife, they're getting up in the years, and they're getting old, and they're just not as young as they once were, and they've probably been over these apartments for years and years and years. Probably for decades. They're just, they're set in their ways. It's like when I moved out of my own grandparents' house, wife probably could attest the same thing. But yeah, it just ain't nothing right now going the way we'd like it to. But we'll just have to see what happens. Anyway, I'll probably get off here. All right.